What's up everyone, the CyberKnight 8610, and today we have a very special opening for you guys, Yugioh Heroclix opening. We have a whole box filled with 55 of the packs in there. I don't know if that one counts as part of that or not, but we actually got a Firewing Pegasus right there. And I always thought Firewing Pegasus was like white or something. I mean, for a second I thought maybe that was like a special, I don't know if that's like a special thing or what. Maybe I'm just wrong on the coloring of it. But yeah, for first I thought maybe it was like a shiny Pokemon kind of thing, you know, where they'd be a different color. I don't know, but there are special editions of certain Yu-Gi-Oh monsters as well in this. So yeah, of course, that's something I've been wanting to open, and you just open it like this and the packs come out of it like that. But first off, of course, we got this from StrikesOnline.com. Be sure to check them out. Link in the description. It's where I get all this cool stuff that I've been doing for openings lately, like, of course, Dragon's Legend, and of course this and all this stuff too. So be sure to check them out. So yeah, let's go on ahead and open these. Will we need scissors, or do they have a spot for them? I've never really done an opening for HeroClix, so... Oh, okay, we can just open them like this. I had the letter opener just in case. Alright, we have little card thing, relinquished evidently. Spoiler alert. I need to get the figure out first, I guess, for these. So yeah, we have relinquished. Let's try to get them out of the... I don't know how long this video is going to be as well. Hopefully, it won't be too terribly long of a video, but there you go, relinquished. Hopefully we can kind of focus in. There we go. It looks really neat. Reminds me of like the little figures they had before. It wasn't part of a game, I don't think, but they came with a little like black plastic card or whatever, and you would have like... they had like different stuff for them too. They had like the blimp that Kaba had and stuff too that you could use. Like, I guess you would play like that. I don't know. There's some little mini game to it, but not like a real like card game thing to it. Put the card to the side because let's just see the figures. Right, and we have Karibo. There you go. That's one of the main ones I wanted. Karibo, that's freaking awesome looking. We can get out of the plastic. I'm trying to be very careful with these. I'll get the Firewing Pegasus out of there here in a little bit too. Like when I show you guys like everything we got. Well, for me these aren't too easy to open, but I'm sure for other people they are. Right, we have Mechanical Chaser. It looks like. I'm glad they have all the packaging stuff on these though, at least, so they're not like broken. But so I'll have to get through for each one. Mechanical Chaser. What? There we go. Able to focus in on it. That machine normal monster for people that may not remember it. Put these little cards like over to the side. Hopefully we're gonna have enough room to put all these figures. I think so. Oh, here we go. Injection Fairy Lily, and she's actually like riding a needle like thing, like in Yu-Gi-Oh the movie. Let's see, can I? Let's see. I should probably get it from the base. There we go. You can see. It's hard to focus in on these little figures. There you go. Actually riding the needle, though. It does. It reminds me of when she goes after Joey on Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. All these older monsters. It's pretty cool. I hope they continue with this as well. It does say Series 1, so I guess that means they have plans for others. I haven't really heard anything on that. Oh, here we go. This is one of the main ones. I think it's like one of the rarest ones to get. And of course, if you don't know what this monster is yet, then you really should. And that is Red Eyes Black Dragon. Let's go ahead and try to focus. I have to put my hand behind them to kind of focus them. There we go. Looks so freaking awesome. This is one I was hoping to get because the starter set you get, of course, Dark Magician, you get Blood's White Dragon, like you should. But there's no Red Eyes. You know, and Red Eyes deserves some love from this. Come on, he's my favorite of them all. Joey fan over here. But yeah, I kind of like Red Eyes. Never says that. I'm not like really looking at the cards too much because I want to show you guys the figures. I'm sure that's what you mainly want to see. I still don't fully understand the game either, so I'll have to learn that. Does it say on the base of this figure? Hopefully, I might have to get the card actually for this one. See, there we go. It is Kinetic Soldier, really. I never really pictured him to look that way. I mean, I know the card, of course, but huh, that looks pretty cool. Who used Kinetic Soldier actually? I'm trying to think. Was it Tristan? For some reason I think Tristan, but I think I'm thinking of Cyber Commander or something. I don't know. I have to look that up actually after this. I'm sure people will tell me in the comments. The card over there. And we have this guy from the premium packs. Let's see. It is Swingen? Swingen? I don't know how you honestly say it, but he was in the premium pack 1 that we got before, where we got like the ritual version of Magician of Black Magic. So yeah, I actually remember him. He's like a normal monster from that. Let's see. What else? Or you collect all 55. I wonder how many is actually in the box. I said like 55 packs, didn't I? I don't actually know. I haven't really... I should look on the box, actually. I just noticed that. I was like, wait a minute. I could be wrong on that. And I think I am. Oh well. I know this one. Mother Grizzly. There you go. That used to be a pain back then. I remember a lot of people using those types of cards too, where you destroy them like Miss Tomato and stuff too. She's one like that. And, yeah. Shame you don't really see those anymore. Pretty nostalgic to see some of these older cards, though. Let's see, what do we have here? We have Thousand Eyes Idol. I can already tell on this one. There we go. Has a little wizard's cape or whatever on the back. There we go. I wonder, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the game. We got relinquished stuff too. Is there like a fusion mechanic kind of in this, or probably not? I was just kind of wondering if somehow, you know, like synchro summon Heroclix even in the future. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting. It makes me really want to play the game though, since Yu-Gi-Oh is actually doing something like this, which is cool. I'm glad to see them trying out some different stuff. Neko Monaking, or Monaking, I think is how you say it. I believe Joey used this card. See, there you go. Yeah, I said it right. I think I said it right. I just don't know if I pronounced it right, but I think I said it close enough. Quite a few figures. I'm glad I got red eyes. That was like the main one I wanted. Let's see. Got that one. So we have Goblin Zombie. I'm glad I actually looked at the card on that one because I couldn't really tell what this one was. There's a few of these, like, if you saw the card, you'd know what it was, but when you see the figure, it kind of takes me a minute. Yeah, it's Goblin Zombie. Looks pretty cool. Some of these don't really, you know, you look at the artwork, it's kind of like Kinetic Soldier. You look at the card and stuff, and to me, I don't know, it just doesn't really look like the card artwork. But they look really neat, though. Of course, it's kind of like that, too, whenever you look at, like, Nightmare of Troubadour and stuff. Like, a lot of those 3D DS games. I miss those, by the way. That way, too. Let's see. We have one of the Gate Guardian pieces. It is, well, there we go. Kazejin. Looks pretty cool. Again, I believe all the pieces of him are in this, and, of course, Gate Guardian. So is there some kind of, like, do you have to use them to bring out Gate Guardian? I don't know if that's part of it or not, but I'm just thinking that would be a kind of a cool idea if there was something like that to it. And there might be. Again, I have no idea. We have Feral Imp. That looks pretty cool, actually. We got one of these from the starter set as well. I'm glad they have Feral Imp in here. And, of course, Kaba had Death's Feral Imp as well. Let's see. Some of the packs are, like, up in the box, too. We still have quite a few, even though it looks like that was our last one or something. I think there's still quite a few in there, which is awesome. Oh, speaking of Death's Feral Imp, that's what we got right here. I don't know if you can run... Can you use the same multiples of monsters? Like, could I use 2 Feral Imps? I don't know. I have so many questions and not any answers. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking the same thing. Hopefully there's at least a way I can play this online or something too, where, or talk a friend into playing it or something, because I would like to have, I'd like to have some, games of this, you know, to actually play it for you guys. We'll just have to see. Oh, there we go. We have another Firewing Pegasus, like we already got. I didn't know if maybe it was just like the only way you get it is through the box or what. That's cool. I really like the way it looks. I honestly did think it looked different. I guess it doesn't from the card. I always thought maybe I'm just remembering wrong. But that looks cool no matter. That like gold and black like that kind of looks like a Greek statue kind of thing. I don't know. It just looks really neat. Oops, almost dropped that one. I don't really know, like I said too, which ones are the better ones. I'm mainly just going with what are my favorite monsters. Oh, there we go. We have Morphing Jar. He may have gotten hit on the ban list, but he still became a figure, at least for people to use. So there you go, Morphing Jar. He reminds me so much of the homunculus from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. The main one, Father, I guess. I'll say, I think that was the only name he really had on there. See, we have Witty Phantom. Another one of those kind of forgotten cards I remember actually using back then. I think Kaba actually battles against this one, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Where he's like changed the rock thing, and they had to change it in the dub. where it's actually a rock, and I think it's like a cross. Oh god, it reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Just check out that on Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Just like Google that or something. Let's see, we have Berserk Gorilla. King Kong, basically, shooting fire out of his mouth. That's pretty cool. That's a nice detail, too, adding the fire. There we go. Remember using that card a lot. Didn't always work out, though, because he has to attack. How many of these figures do we have so far? I'm going to have to count them. Here's another one that's I was really wanting. Here we go, Alligator Sword Dragon. Evidently, there's the card. Let's actually show you guys the figure. I'm getting where I'm looking at the cards now, too. But yeah, that's another Joey card, or Joey monster as well. That's really nice looking. They put a lot of detail in these, too. You know, it's not just kind of thrown together kind of thing. You know, like all one color. They actually put a lot of detail. Like even the armor of Alligator Sword is really detailed. Hopefully the camera shows all that. It should. Does it justice? I think we still have a few more. See what else we can get. Let's get another Blue Eyes White Dragon or something. Or Dark Magician, actually, too. Gaia the Fierce Knight. I believe they have Dragon Champion as well. I'd like to get that. Do they have Cursed Dragon? I think they might have also have a Cursed Dragon as well. Kind of seems like they have like all the fusion pieces and everything. That looks really cool. Again, a lot of detail on these. Let's see, what else do we have? How many more? Might have 5 more, I think. Can't really tell. Alright, what are we gonna get? And we have Dragon Piper. The only monster that can defeat the Dragon Rulers, and that is the Dragon Piper. If only it really could. But yeah, I like this monster. I always thought that was a cool monster. I tried that, of course, like what Pegasus did against Blue Eyes White Dragon. I think most of us did try that. If you were the person who didn't go with Blue Eyes White Dragon, you didn't use him, and you, especially if you're trying to go Red Eyes, you had to have some kind of idea on how to go against it. And we have, let's see, I remember the card of this one. What's its name? It's a normal monster in the card game. It is Amphibian Beast. I remember it's like swimming through the water. I believe it's in like the Fury from the Deep structure deck. I think it's in that one, yeah. Yeah. It's like Swamp Thing or something. It's some other kind of creature. It looks like pretty cool. Let's see, I think we have 2 more. I think we have 2 more figures. Maybe we can get a Blue Eyes White Dragon. I think there's like alter figures too. Like you can get a Blue Eyes White Dragon that's in a different stance. That's the one you get from the starter, if I'm not mistaken. Garuzis! I don't know if any of you guys have seen this show. It's Toy Hunters. That's what it's called. And it's on Travel Channel. I think it's on like Wednesdays or something. But I thought it was kind of cool. I watched a little bit of it. But I thought it was kind of cool that like at the opening part of it, it shows like a garage band opening. And there's a figure of Garuzis actually in there. So if you've seen the show, maybe you've seen it too before. And if not, then you should check out that show and just see Garuzis at least in the front of that. It's kind of neat. They had like an episode on old Power Ranger stuff too I enjoyed. But unfortunately not a Yu-Gi-Oh episode yet. Maybe that will happen. Since Garuzis is there, I mean, come on. We want to see some older Yu-Gi-Oh toys. Last pack, I believe. That's our last pack. I'll have to double check. And we have Cannon Soldier. Go ahead and get it out of the plastic. There we go. I always thought this card looked really awesome anyway. Now it's actually in figure form and it looks really neat. See, is that our last one? Just wanting to double check, make sure there's not like any stuck anywhere, and yep, we're all good. Alright, I'm going to cut the video real quick and get the other figure out, and I'll show you guys all the figures, alright? And here we go. There's all the HeroClix figures that we got. I kind of put the cards to the side because I don't think many people really care too much about the cards. They have like little stats and stuff on them, which are of course useful for the game, but I'm sure you guys mainly want to see the figures. But there's like a card for an example. Let's see, Mechanical Chaser's card. And yeah, they get a little beat up in these packages, but again, it's not really sturdy, and I don't guess they really matter for the game either. I guess you could technically even print those out or something too, because, I mean, you know, I think they're more for reference on what your character does versus like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you actually use the card. But yeah, on the figures, on the other hand, they look really cool. You can like change like the attacks and stuff evidently, or I think there's other stuff to it too. Again, I'm kind of a noob on the whole HeroClix thing, but just mainly if you're a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like me, and you're a collector like that, especially on like these kind of figures and stuff. I always collect a lot of the different Yu-Gi-Oh figures and stuff anyway. I think these are worth getting, and it does make me want to play the game, so I'm definitely going to try out the game as well. I mean, I guess since they do have like DC and Marvel and stuff in this game too, I guess Superman could fight Blue Eyes White Dragon and things like that as well. So to me, that sounds pretty awesome, especially since I got Red Eyes. I can add that to my team. I don't know if it's a good idea to have like Red Eyes, Dark Magician, and Blue Eyes, but I might have to try that. But I don't know if that's, you know, again, I don't know if that's really going with the rules or what you have to do. I think that's something to do with like a regular type. You have to have like a ranged, like a melee on the ground, and then of course a flying. I think it's kind of what you want for your team. But yeah, it's an awesome game. Again, maybe in the future we can have some like gameplay of it, and especially if it's online or something, I can definitely do something like that. But if not, I'm going to try to learn the game, and then also try to get a friend to play, as well as try to teach them the game as well. So that's not going to be very easy. As always though, thank you for watching. Remember to comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember I got these from strikesonline.com, and tell me what you guys think about these figures. I hope that we'll see more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in the future. The more the game kind of spreads out and does more stuff, like hopefully in the future we'll see actual toys and stuff again, then the longer the game will last, and that's what really helps out. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys later. See you.